third treasure guy here. Just got my Vaquero, my Tesoro. And for the money I paid on eBay, this thing is in pretty good condition. It goes for retail $525. I paid about half that. And the only thing that I found wrong with it was the rubber washers here. When you tighten the nuts to hold the coil, are pretty used up, so it moves pretty easy. That's the only thing I got to change on it, so I can't complain. But anyway, we're going to do a series of tests, series of quick start tests on this thing. We're going to perform a battery test, and we're going to adjust the threshold, adjust the ground balance for the air test. We're going to perform an air test in all metal mode. And another thing I like about this is, once you ground balance it, you get the right ground balance, you put it on the minus side about 1/3 or 1/4 of the way, and you're adding 2 or 3 inches to your depth, which that attracted me to the machine also, because it's supposed to have great depth. It's supposed to keep up with the big guys. So this spring, my son and I, we're going to have some competition. I'm going to go with the Vaquero. He's going to go with the AT Pro, and we're going to compare what we found at the end of the day. That should be pretty fun. Okay, we got the Vaquero set up according to the specs for the air test. We got a piece of paper there with the inches marked on it. And we're going to pass a nail, a tomback, a token, clad dime, clad quarter. We have a copper large cent, a zinc penny, and we're going to see how that goes, and we'll get back to you. Okay, this is what I've done so far for the air test. We have turned the threshold and sensitivity knobs completely counterclockwise. Discriminator level knob turned completely counterclockwise and clicked in the all metal mode. Ground balance knob is at 12 o'clock position, and the frequency switch is in the center position. So we're going to turn this sucker on. You're going to hear a series of beeps. Hold on a minute. Okay, that should be good there. Alright, now you heard those beeps. That's your battery indicator. You get 7 beeps. Means you have a fresh battery. When you only got 2 or 3 beeps, it's time to change it. And what I like the most about the Vaquero is it only has 1/9 volt battery, so I like that part of it. Alright, so we'll start with the whoops. We'll start with the square nail. We'll start it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, about 6 on the flat nail. Now we got the tom back button right here. Tom back button. Let's see where this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. I would say about 7.5 on the tom back. Whoops. Did I move that? Okay. Now we have a token. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7.5, 2 on the token. Now we got the clad dime. Clad dime. Here we go.
I got about 7 on the clad dime. Oops, I don't want to keep screwing up the thing here. Then we have the clad quarter right here. Clad quarter. Here we go. About 7.5. Now we have the solid copper, polished copper, large cent that I polished up. Let's see where that goes. About 8 on the copper. And then the zinc penny here. Zinc penny. Otherwise, a stinking Lincoln. About 7.5 on that too. So now, if I can get this off, we'll do my gold ring here. It's a matter of getting it off my finger. Okay, got a gold wedding ring. Let's see where this goes. Picking it up at 8.5 actually. So there you have the Vaquero air test. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, gee, that's not very deep. But this is just an air test, you know. Out on the field, I'll be able to get a lot deeper with this thing by just adjusting the ground balance on it and stuff. And backing off a quarter return, I should be able to go a lot deeper. But I just wanted to give this air test on the Vaquero. Then I'll come back later on, I'll do the same test with the AT Pro and see how both fare on the air test. Alright? Thanks for watching. See you later. Okay, now we got the AT Pro with the stock coil on there, and we're going to do the same test. And I got the AT Pro set at Pro 0. Discrimination as high as I can get it without interference. And we'll see how she goes here. We'll start with the iron nail. Six and a half, close to 7. The tom back. About 7 on the tom back. Okay. We go with the zinc penny. The stinking Lincoln. I don't know. I'd say about 7 on the stinking Lincoln. Now we go on the token. I'll say about 7.5 on the token. Then we got the dime, the regular dime. I'd say about 6 on dime. Okay, now we got the quarter. Seven, probably 7. 7 1/4. And now we got a large cent that's been polished up. This is solid copper, so let's see. I don't know, 7 1/2, 8. We'll put 7 1/2, 8 on the copper large cent. And now we'll put my wedding ring in there. See how that goes. Yeah, I'd say about 8, maybe 8 1/2 on that. So looking at this compared to the Vaquero, there's not much of a difference there as far as the air test. So we'll have to see once we get in the field and I super tune my Vaquero to see if we can compete with this here AT Pro. But that's the air test on both of them. Hope you liked it. Hope it's informative. But should be fun this summer to compete with my son on this. We'll see you later. Bye.